So not too long ago, we just got the official teaser trailer for Return to Silent Hill, and this is a Silent Hill 2 movie, right? Now, on first glance, you would think, what the hell? Is that supposed to be James? He looks nothing like James. But that's not really what I'm concerned about here. Just looking through the trailer, it doesn't seem like this is following the game like one for one. And I'm kind of worried about that. Now, yes, a lot of people will be like, oh, well, it's a movie adaptation. So of course it's not going to be one-to-one with the game. Yeah, of course not. But you see how messy it could be when they don't follow from the game.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
This is why game adaptations for movies are so bad. Like, the reputation for them is so bad because these directors just don't like to follow things. They don't like to take inspiration from their source material. Or they will take inspiration and then go a completely different route, and it ends up fucking up the entire movie. Case in point, literally every Resident Evil live action. My god, just follow the games, holy. And if you don't want to follow the game to a T, like, you could add your own little elements here and there, but the core of it should be based on the source material. If you don't want it to be, then just make a whole different original movie that is inspired from the game. Now, I will say the imagery and stuff, it looks like it could be good. Like, usually with these movies, they do kind of nail the imagery and the setting of Silent Hill. And by these movies, I mean the first one. The first Silent Hill movie was actually pretty decent at its worst, simply because it uses a lot of the elements of the first game, being its music, the setting obviously, the characters, etc, etc. I disagree with Pyramid Head being there. I swear Pyramid Head is just synonymous with the Silent Hill franchise as a whole, even though he's based off of James specifically. But hey, I guess money makes you money. They did switch the roles of the main character, which was Harry, now being like a mother, which I do feel like kind of fits better, you know, for that whole mother-daughter like dynamic, because a mother is always like going above and beyond to find or do anything for their child. So I feel like it does kind of fit more in that aspect. But I mean, the movie was still very decent, very good even. Now, don't get me wrong, for all the worries that I might have for this movie, I'm still kind of like excited for it, because I mean, it's a movie based on Silent Hill 2, which is like my favorite game of all time. So yeah, I'm gonna be kind of excited, but also I do have my expectations pretty mid because it's a live action, so not much I can really glean off of that. I'm just glad we're getting a lot more Silent Hill content. You know, starting off with the Silent Hill 2 remake, now we're getting this. We're getting Silent Hill F, and then there's talks about Bluebird Team doing a Silent Hill remake, which is like, whoa. Like, like, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of big, that's kind of huge. We don't know if that's really a thing yet though, so we're just gonna take that with a grain of salt. The comments under the trailer's video pretty much sums up how I feel about the trailer in general. Like, one comment says, I just want a more melancholic Silent Hill film that doesn't obsess over action and abusing special effects. Something that builds emotion through the personal hell each character experiences. This was what made Silent Hill 2 such a great psychological horror. It's crazy because we see movies, like horror movies, come out nowadays that are psychological and do a really good job. And I'm surprised those directors don't hop on a Silent Hill live action. Like, it's possible for a Silent Hill movie to be extremely well done. It is so possible nowadays. But like, they not getting the right directors for this shit apparently. Another comment says, the intensely desperate tone doesn't affect the tone of the game. The charm of Silent Hill 2 is the strange and confusing dream logic dialogue and the liminal atmosphere. Thank you. The terror creeps up on you and tension builds over time as every answer seems to invoke more questions. Wow, it's almost like anticipation and tension really help build and craft the story. Oh, wow. I could be wrong, but this just doesn't seem to understand that. All this, yes, this is just a teaser trailer. This isn't like a full-on trailer. I get it. But if this ends up fumbling, Another comment says, couldn't have picked a worse James. Oh man, see, I'm not gonna harp on the actor choice for James. Like, I feel like if you can act well and play the character right, then James could be anyone as long as there is a resemblance in like the character itself. But I can see why people are upset. Another comment says, why is this trailer going at 200 miles per hour? Hell, Silent Hill is supposed to be melancholic, contemplative, and a bag of emotions that can all be described as slow. This is the absolute opposite of Silent Hill. He do got a point. He does have a point. Silent Hill is very slow. He is right. You're supposed to pay attention to the small details. He is right. This trailer does give off very very fast-paced, very actiony, very tension-driven. Yeah. And not tension in the right way. This comment says, I can't wait for James to start Silent Hilling all over the place. I can't wait for it either. Another comment says, this isn't Silent Hill. All they had to do was adapt Silent Hill 2 into a screenplay. I would love to see that film. Wow, it's almost like the fans want an actual adaptation. So many directors miss the point when it comes to these adaptations, bro. Like, I get it, you want to put your own spin on things, but don't deviate so much from the source material. Because literally you making the adaptation is to cater to those fans. This is not like a new story or something. You're pulling in the fans from this franchise to watch this movie. Why are you making a completely different movie from the adaptation? Do you want people to hate your movie? The last comment I'm going to make notice of here says, it blows my mind that between a decent budget and incredible source material, nobody can seem to make a Silent Hill movie that isn't complete and utter garbage. I just want something that is actually loyal to the plots of the game. Doesn't everyone want that from their adaptations? I don't get why directors don't see this. I know I already said that, but like, holy, it's really not that hard. It really isn't. Honestly, I do hope this movie is not what the teaser trailer seems it to be. Like, I am still excited to see what they come up with, but I'm starting to get Silent Hill Revelations vibes, I swear. What directors need to do from now on is see and watch other adaptations and look at their mistakes and try to improve upon them in their adaptations, because there's no way you can fumble a Silent Hill movie at this point in time where there already been adaptations that have one adaptation already worked and the second one did piss poor terrible. You have so much references you can pull from, and you have references that show you what not to do. There's no way you should be fumbling this. But yeah, y'all, that's enough for my ranting and opinions on the new teaser trailer. Make sure y'all like and subscribe for more rantings from me. I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace.